there, it's Christina, the Happy Heretic. About 7 o'clock in the morning on July 1st, 2020. We have a few changes in the garden. The zucchini plant is dying off. Still flowering. And there were 4 in there, which probably was a problem. And I've gotten a couple of zucchini out of it, of the black beauties. But 1 or 2 of them are dying off a little bit. I took one out to give it more room, to give the others more room, so it didn't, so that they didn't have to fight for nutrients and that sort of thing. My lily, I don't know what happened to her, but she's falling over. I don't know what that's all about. I guess I could repot her, but not sure what's going on there. My mandevilla is gorgeous and with many, many, many flowers. Many, many. My clematis had flowers, dropped them, but is about to open more. Just little things like that. Sorry about the wind chimes. It rained on my seedlings. I'm gonna have to get rid of the excess water. My beans from the 15 bean soup. Looks like I have my first flowers coming in. That really didn't take all that long. We've had so much rain lately, and a lot of times that's a good thing that it knocked my peppers over, a lot of them. Looks like I put the stake there and didn't tie them up. These are staked, and let's see what we've got going on in here. Well, I can't see them. Oh, here we go. There's 2 there, and a big one there, a smaller one there. I think, oh, there we go. I thought it would be easier in the dimmer light, but okay, these crazy tomatoes are still, I don't even know what to say about these things. They've been here forever. I'll back up and you can see they're big, they're bushy, they're healthy, they're out of control. Finally, just recently, they put out a few tomatoes. That one actually is producing pretty well. Nothing is ripening. And I know this is going to sound insane. We have exactly the Super Sweet 100 that I've allowed to just go anywhere it wanted to. It's been producing and it's been ripening. But all of those tomatoes, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 maybe, green fruit, nothing ripe. There are a couple of tomatoes up there. No ripe fruit. Over here, and I don't know how many months it's been, this thing has had fruits on it. Well, this thing has had fruit on it forever and ever and ever and ever. And just now, I mean, there's fruit all back here, all back there, and all up under here, and all up under here. This one section. Wait, oh, you're almost right. That's it though. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, what, 12 plants? How do you have 12, 13 plants or more? No, 8 there, 2 or 3. No, there's probably 15 plants. And the Super Sweet 100 in the ground right there. And at first I thought, okay, it's because they're in the ground. But all of those are also in the ground. I don't know what to say about that. Better news. My pumpkin, my squash hasn't done squat. like nothing. I have found no squash. But my pumpkin, bad leaf out of there. I don't guess that had to be done right now. But I have one pumpkin, and I think there's some that I can't reach, but where's my other one under here? What did you do with my pumpkin plant? Oh, there you are. And then that one's starting to change color. And then that one. And that one. And it grew up there and I just let it. So it's doing its thing up there. And then over here, I'm already getting bitten by mosquitoes. The watermelon, the sugar baby watermelon, is absolutely doing its thing. And I will cut that pumpkin right back when this watermelon needs the room because it's producing. Ha ha ha. I am so excited. I'm gonna have watermelon this year. And it's got some more babies of about like that. So the question will be, because there's quite a few of them, whether they got fertilized or not. Pollinated. But it's doing its thing. Oh, there's another one that did get pollinated. So I'm gonna have pumpkins and watermelons this year, and about that, I'm very, very excited. The sunflowers did not all make it. We had a pretty bad windstorm the other day. This is where things go to die, except for that volunteer. I have no idea what it is. Gourd squash of some kind. The sunflowers. Really quite pretty. Got some smaller ones down there. Sun needs to come out and you need to poke your little heads up. Oh, its leaf is in the way of the bloom of the big one up there. Let's see if I can move it. Hi, pretty. You need to poke your head up today. The sun's messing. Well, the morning light is messing with it. I can't get a good picture. It was beautiful yesterday. Its head was up. That's me climbing out of the bed. Okay. Beans. I didn't plant nearly enough, which is why I have so many on the patio. But I come out here every day and I pick beans for Deo because he loves them. And then I realized very quickly that, the dogs love them too, that beans are loved around here. So I planted more. I think these are the hot cayennes, and they fell over in the rain. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll just have to back up and do this. That one little tiny plant has like 10 or 12 cayenne on it, cayenne peppers on it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that many cayenne peppers. What are you doing? Sweet potato vines growing well. I'm gonna need to add some hay or something to it. My Malabar spinach. Yay! It should really take off now. It's super hot. It's 90 degrees every day, and the Malabar spinach really thrives in that. But look at this, my coleus bed. And they were just teeny tiny babies. They were nothing just a week or two ago. But now, it's so funny that we have this size and then just so much bigger. And then right in the middle of the bigger ones, a little one. And what's really funny about that, all from the same seed package. This was I think this was a mixed, it was my bulk order of mixed wizard something. Very variable in color, size. None of the really exotic stuff that I've got growing in the other places, but that's okay. You see how my ginger's doing? It came up late again. Well, I guess it's not late. Every year I think it's late, but it comes up at the same time. And I really like it. It's bigger this year, and it should be even bigger next year. But I love the leaves on this stuff. And some hosta, and some hushra, and some 2 different types of hosta. I never show this over here, but it's beautiful. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, crazy bit. I really wish I weren't getting eaten up by mosquitoes. What a crazy world. Okay, this is a gourd of some kind, but I don't know what. Super velvety, just beautiful, huge, well, my hand. And I have really long fingers. Holy cow, I wasn't kidding. I had no idea. I just looked down and I'm literally being swarmed by mosquitoes. So I'm going back in the house, but not before. Quick update. I just pulled a pepper off this one, I think. But it had this one had a bell on it. Now I don't see it. Wondering if a critter got it, because I don't think I plucked that prematurely. This is the Congo Watermelon. I'm almost positive it's a Congo, because I only had a couple of types. But it's taking over the bed. And I've already replanted over here my red vein sorrel, and the watermelon's taking over. But more importantly, that crazy huge gourd is making its way onto my elephant ears, which are beautiful and coming in. They're not going to come in anymore at all if that gourd doesn't get off of them. God, that thing is huge. That's the biggest thing I have in the damn yard, I think. And that's the red giant mustard. I can't tell if it needs more sun or less. I mean, it's healthy, but it's not getting its color in as fast as I thought it would. So, question is, am I going to have any fruit from this thing? I don't see any yet, but it should be soon, in theory. And I've plucked so much off my cucumbers, but I still have a million. There's some down there. There's some right there. That one's not perfect. Probably a pollination issue. And that one. And that one. And I've, oh God, so many already. But again, tomatoes. Growing. This is probably a cherry tomato. Growing, but not blushing, not at all. Everything, all of the tomatoes got fruit, all of them, and some of them got lots of fruit. And no idea. What do I have in here? I think I should have another. Can't even get around in here. Everything's so overgrown now. It's not really anything to complain about. I have one more pumpkin under here. Come here, pumpkin. You're changing colors, aren't you? Yes, you are. And there's a gourd in here somewhere that I don't know where it went. I guess when it gets big enough, I'll be able to find it again. I think it's a, probably a birdhouse gourd. Okay, so that's really basically what's going on. Well, drainage is good, right? Every time it rains, all my good compost washes out of my beds. That's okay. So that's it for the Happy Heretic Garden today. I am going in the house and getting away from Georgia mosquitoes. And this was probably a very, very wobbly update, but I'm probably the only one that will ever see it. So that's okay. Like it if you like it, and subscribe if you want to see what crazy thing I'm up to on any given day.